Here are 4 of the most unique cafes to check out in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Hey, it's Jess, the fun-sized foodie, and I've eaten and explored in over 12 countries and 30 plus major cities. I just finished a trip to Vietnam and Thailand, and I want to show you guys these cafes that you guys should check out in Ho Chi Minh City. First place we got is Ola Hale. It's a Hawaiian-inspired cafe, and it's so pretty. They've got 3 different floors, and we came on a great day because it was empty. If you can, I recommend going on a weekday to avoid the crowd. The first 2 floors are dining areas, while the 3rd floor has a bar and a deck to enjoy the scenery. So this cafe is right across from this bright pink church, Thung Din Church. And this cafe provides the best overall view of the entire church. It's hot every day in Vietnam, so best to eat your snacks and drinks on the inside. What really stood out were these desserts. They all played to a Hawaiian theme. Each dessert ranged from $2 to $7 USD. I recommend getting this chocolate cake here. It was chocolatey, light, airy, and fluffy. I didn't care too much about this seashell dessert because it was just white chocolate. And the drinks here were pretty refreshing. It's definitely overpriced compared to local prices, but you are paying for the view. And before we head to this next cafe, we made a stop at ABC Bakery to grab some pastries. ABC Bakery is super popular in Vietnam, especially during the pandemic. Vietnam had a surplus of dragon fruits since every country during COVID closed their borders. So dragon fruits were so cheap that this bakery started selling dragon fruit baguettes, and I had to get my hands on one. I originally came here for the banh mi Thanh Lam, which is dragon fruit banh mi, but they don't have that anymore. But there is a croissant Tham Lam, which is a dragon fruit croissant. At ABC Bakery, they have baguette cacao, which is banh mi chocolate or chocolat. We got our pastries and then headed to Mam Coffee. It took us a while to find it because it was hidden in this outdoor plaza. It's an entire plaza where these restaurants and cafes are built around nature itself. So many people come here to hang out and chill, as you can see with their mopeds parked along the road. Didn't know what to expect, but after walking all the way and following the signs, we found Mam Coffee. And right next to it was a playground with a swing set. Everything here is outdoors, and yes, it was hot and humid, so make sure you mentally prepare yourself because I wasn't. And once we got our drinks, we finally got to try out the pastry. This was a pâté chaud shaped like a chicken wing. They stuffed it with pâté, which is great because usually it's mostly more pastry than pâté, savory and yummy. And then here we have the chocolate baguette. It was super soft and fluffy with a hint of chocolate. And then the dragon fruit croissants. Now that I think about it, it was more like a dragon fruit bread roll than a croissant. I love that it was pink and super soft and fluffy, but didn't get that dragon fruit taste as much. I mean, dragon fruit is a pretty tough flavor to draw out when it comes to food. I definitely come back for that chocolate baguette though. And now we have the Nguyen Legend Cafe. They are widely popular all over Vietnam. I'm at the Nguyen Legend Coffee Cafe. They're known for their civet coffee beans, where they will feed civics these coffee beans, have them digested and poop it out, and then clean them before turning them into coffee grounds to drink. The digested coffee beans are supposed to give a much smoother taste to the coffee. We did buy a cup, so we'll see. This location was huge with like 2 floors and AC all around, and they have an entire shelf full of their coffee products. The location we went to was near the Independent Palace. But now I want to show you all the coffee, drinks, and food we got while we were there. I think we were there for a good 2 hours just chilling before we went back out into the heat. This is their drip coffee with raw sugarcane that we poured over ice. A cup of this was about 85,000 Vietnamese dollars, which converts to about $3.40 USD. You can tell from my face that it was super strong, but also very smooth. And then I got myself an affogato. They're freshly brewed coffee over some cold ice cream. I wanted something cold and sweet, and this really hit the spot. Their coffee is definitely strong, but I really love how smooth it is. And then we got one of their pho cold legend. It's basically a drier and saucier version of pho. It was about 75,000 Vietnamese dollars, which converts to about $3 USD. You get a bowl of noodles, protein, fresh herbs, along with a side bowl of soup. Here we have is their Café Dung Vietnamese egg coffee. It's a very popular way of drinking coffee in the northern part of Vietnam, where they whip up the egg yolk into a cream like tiramisu. Egg coffee, Café Dung. Oh, that's different. Last but not least, we got the cafe apartment. It's literally an entire apartment that got transformed into a building full of cafes. It was once occupied by soldiers, but once the war ended, they decided to fill up the space with cafes. Take your pick with whatever cafe you want to go to. We picked the highest one because you can get a great view of Nguyen Street. Oh, and they will charge you if you want to take the elevator. It was about $3 USD per person. I recommend just taking the elevator up, but then walking all the way down. You can come here during the day, but it'll be really hot outside, so I would recommend it's best to come here at night because Nguyen Street will be much more lively. That's it for now. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for my next video. If you found this video helpful, you also might like this video.